Hey everybody, it has finally happened. Maybe you remember. Oh god, my voice. I'm just gonna leave this in. Screw that. Maybe you remember last year. 17th of July, I think it was, like almost an entire year ago. I made this brief video, trade offer, we get a cool wargame minigame, you get nothing, where I just highlighted or just threw out the idea of making something like this, like a daily wargame, guess the unit type of game. Maybe you played Wordle, back when COVID was starting, I think it really took off. And I figured, you know what, that would be so cool, but obviously I have no skills to do this whatsoever, so I just threw it out, and lo and behold, it is here. Now, what you see, I mean, I'm recording this on Tuesday, you're gonna see this on Wednesday. If you want to try this yourself, of course, link is in the description, of course. Whenever you try this, maybe something changes here and there. Every day there's been like a change or two. So maybe some things slightly change, but the idea here is very simple. Every day, if you turn on the daily toggle, there's a unit to guess, or you can just turn it off and then you can click on new unit and there's gonna be a different random unit in the background. But for the sake of this daily unit, I already played this, I know what it is, right? What you do, in case you don't know how this works, you're just gonna enter a unit, let's say leopard 2. Then you click on match, and then it gives you indicators how close you are to the random unit that you have to guess. Excuse me. Green means you're on point, or that's exactly the stat that the unit has. Yellow means you're close to it. And in the top row, you can see all the greens and or yellows that you have found thus far, right? Just as an overview. So I know it's a leopard 2, okay. It's not in the tank tab, but I know it's 10 HP, poor stealth, poor optics, right? Etc. etc. Let's try like a Gepard. It's West Germany, so we know it's not a Gepard. I'm not gonna think too hard about this. I'm just gonna pretend I don't know, because like I said, I do know. Gun tank, right, doesn't really have much more. Actually, it's also bad guess because I do know, right? Weapon type is main gun, so it's a tank gun and then an MG, and no third weapon. Can't even be a spag, right? Let's do M36, which is actually bad. Let's do M18, because we need 2 weapons. Oh, look, would you look at that? We now know it's in the vehicle tab, and the price is close to 10 points, right? If you hover over it, you can, over yellow, right, it gives you the indicator. Long story short, it's an ASU 85M. There you go. And then, of course, if you've already done for the day, you want to do more, you can just turn this off, turn the daily toggle off, right? Let's see if I can, while recording, get some good results, shall we? Again, link is in the description if you want to try this for yourself. Now it's just me playing the game once or twice. Let's start with what we had just guessed. ASU-85M. Alright, it's Soviet Union, that's good. 10 HP, bad or medium optics, poor stealth, could be it. So tank seems pretty obvious. No third weapon, right? Categories, okay. Let's give T80 a shot. No, it's not T80. T80 is good poor optics as well. T70 to A. Actually, no. It's neither main gun nor an MG. Could be something like a spag, like a Tunguska. Better Tunguska, huh? Tunguska probably has better than poor optics. Might have bad optics. I don't know. No, they have poor optics. Not bad. It is in a supportive though. It could be an artillery piece in that case, because it's not a twin gun and not a missile weapon too. Like an Acacia maybe. Also close to 60 points. Could be the cheaper Acacia. It's 65 points then, because if it was 55, this would be yellow. 65 points, not a howitzer. MLRS. Oh wait, it could just have one weapon. I'm stupid. A Grad. It must be the Grad, right? Not the Grad. It is an MLRS. That is 75, right? Wait, what? What MLRS do they have for 65 points? Am I losing it? Soviet Union support. Wait, what? Now I'm just embarrassing myself. It is my god, I'm looking at the speed, not the price. I'm so stupid. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Could be the Jurgen, could be the Smirch. It's the Jurgen. Oh my god, I was so focused on this number, I didn't realize what's the speed. Alright. Okay, I can do better than that, okay? Oh my god. Support tab, Soviet Union. Almost everything is on point. It's not an MLRS. Is it a Tor? Could be a Tor. Modus support, yeah, okay. It's not a missile. Spag. Could be like a Shilka or something. It's not a Spag. Is it a... Now here's the thing, right? It only has one weapon, right? Pretty much every mortar or... Oh, the Malka maybe. Because mortars and the howitzers and all that, they all have secondary weapons. It's not the Malka, it's the Pion. What's the other one called? 2S7 Pion. There you go. I always confuse it. I always forget which one is the 100 point and which one is the 120.1. But yeah, the only difference here really is the price. In 120 or 100, 140 does not give you the yellow when it's 120, I think. Let's do it again. 2S7 Pion. It's not a Soviet Union unit. Not a Soviet unit. It's not big. We don't really know much. It's 10 HP. And we also know it's not Soviet. Let's try a T-72. Check. It's not Czech, it's not a tank. It is medium-sized. It is at least mech armor support as well as other specs. It could be a plane. It could be a plane. Let's try the F-15C Eagle, because planes do have... It is a plane. It is a plane. So we have weapon type anti-air missile and the Vulcan, which admittedly doesn't tell us much because there's tons of things with Vulcans. But no, okay, second weapon is not a missile. Second weapon is not a missile. What is a Vulcan? Okay, well, to be fair, that's a lot of units because it doesn't differentiate between long and mid-range missiles. Or short-range missiles, just missiles in general. So it could be like a F-18, like the Anzac Hornet, for example. Although does the Anzac Hornet have exceptional air detection? It might not have. Try to block 52D. 94 is correct. Could be maybe the MLU. Alright, and it's not in Marines as well. Doesn't give us much, but the Danish MLU could fit. Every 5 guys you can by clicking on it. Okay. So that was just added today, by the way. I haven't tried this out yet. Okay, so we know it's 140 points. So yeah, if you can every 5 guesses just have one of these things revealed. That was like a live demo for me as well. 140 points. It's not a missile. It's not like ATGM. It's not a C, not an anti-air missile. It has to be bomb. 140 points. The Deagle isn't... Well, okay, it's also a prototype. Prototype 140 points with... It has to be bombs, right? Some F4 variant? Actually kind of stumped right now. I didn't want to go for nation or this because I actually want to guess. I mainly clicked because I want to know if it works. We also know it's not Denmark, South Korea, United States. It has to be... Well, I guess it could be technically Red 4 with Finland. I don't think Finland has any of that. But like high-end bomber that is also a prototype with exceptional optics. Oh, maybe like South Africa or... I don't think Italy. No, South Africa doesn't really have any. Mainly have like Mirages and such. Israel. Could it be the Lavi? Lavi maybe? It is Israel. Oh, the Ra'am. There are yes, of course. I look. I don't know how you like this, but I love these things, man. I love this stuff. I love nerding out about Wargame. Okay, we basically know nothing other than HP is probably 15. It could be 8 if it's like an 8 HP helicopter. Let's try Pion. It's 15 HP. Oh, it's an infantry squad with 15 HP. Not 30. Could be more expensive, could be cheaper. Speed. Okay, it's not a shock squad. Oh well, it's not shock speed. It can't be line speed because I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. No. No. It can't be line speed because I'm pretty sure there's no 15 HP line infantry squad at 25 points, or let alone 30 points. That isn't light. I think the only line infantry that is actually nearest price point are Gornos 90, but they're light infantry, so they would have this speed. Meaning those have to be elite. They also don't have an assault rifle, they have a battle rifle, presumably. It's actually very interesting. Also, I don't actually never checked if they differentiate between different types of MGs. They might. They might consider like the MG3 a different MG. A different category of MGs, right? Because this works off of actual game files, right? This is not done by us. Well, by us, I mean the person who created this, right? So this could be Kustjäger base, Core Marinier base. I think they both have battle rifles. Could also be an SMG, admittedly. It's not 35 points, it's... Oh, are they base buffaloes? Oh, base buffaloes are 20 points. Jesus. 25 points. Light shock infantry. Alpini base are 20. Halskirmjäger base, I don't think they're 25. Are Gurkhas base 25? They also have an SMG. It is an SMG. SMG on shock. They're also 30 points, as I thought. SMG shock squad with 15 HP. Wachregiment. No, they're not light. Are they? No, I don't think they're light. That is okay. Now I'm kind of stumped. I fully admit that. Light infantry. Okay, what 15 HP squads are there, right? US has Marines, but they're not light. UK, we just went over with Gurkhas. First game, okay, they also can't have a solid AT. Like a Carl Gustav already puts you at 30 points. 25 point shock. That is light. And 15 HP. Are Alpini based? I don't think they're. They also don't have an SMG. So it can't be. Israel doesn't have 15 HP. I'm so stumped right now. Oh, Kartin Yakari. Yep. I knew it after I thought about it for a while. Alright, let's do one more, okay. That was a good one. Okay, it's an infantry squad with better than good stealth. So it has to be a weapons team. It has to be a two-man weapons team. Because it's an infantry temp, right? So it's not a recon squad. And the only thing an infantry tab that is better than good stealth are two-man weapon teams. It's like a Stinger. It's not an SMG. So it's like 88. It's pretty new actually. It's still the Stinger C. Okay, we're very close. It's actually cheaper than 20 points. It's 15 points. It is a surface to air missile, and it is an assault rifle. Is it like, okay, it's probably like an Igla, but not the Soviet one. Maybe somebody who got Iglas late or something like that. Iglas are 15 points. Could also be somebody who got Stingers late, like the Danes, for example. No, they have Stinger C's, not Stinger A's. And Stinger C would be 20 points, you dingus. Maybe it is Igla. How come Igla ones aren't that old? Are these Iglas? Oh, I know. Alright, I'm actually a god. I'm actually a god, right? Like, what 15-inch piece? 15, sorry, what 15-point manpad? Which manpad is 15 points, right? Can't be like Igla ends. But 15 points and 89. 15 points indicates it's not like the most high attack, right? So it has to be basically a nation who didn't develop it and thus got the manpad pretty late, right? Like, when the basic Igla is it's actually not that old, 83, right? And which is why I thought the Danish Stinger, because, you know, I know they're a prototype. They're pretty new in terms of year. Either way. Please play this game. Link is in the description. I hope you enjoy this game. I do. And hopefully see you in the next video. Hey, bye.